What's happening? I'm N64 Josh, and this is my second video on some photography tips within Animal Crossing. And in this time, we're actually not going to be, a couple of these pictures, we're not going to be using the camera app because we can't. In order to change the angle of our photograph. So let me show you what I mean. So as you can see, my mailbox is over here by my lighthouse. Now that's kind of strange, but I want you to notice something. What happens when I hit A and grab my mailbox? You see what happens to the camera? You see what happens to the camera? So as that camera angle is shifting, you can hit your photo button and take a picture of something at an angle. So now my sign is going to be, that camping sign is going to be at an angle. Watch this. Okay, now let's go and take a look at my album and look what you see here. That photo is at an angle. And depending on when how you time it will change how much of an angle you have. So let's do it again. So that one was taken right before the mailbox opened up. So let's take a look at it in the album. So that's probably the greatest angle. Now imagine there was one of my residents was sitting there, or one of them was walking by. It just gives you a way to kind of change the angle and add a little more variety, right, to your photographs. Now, since my camping sign and that bench look pretty great in this, I would probably upload this picture to my phone and then crop it so that I was out of the picture and not standing there at my mailbox. If you were doing a picture for like Instagram and it was square, it would crop me out anyway. So you have some variety there just to kind of mix things up. It's also cool that Grasshopper ended up in the shot. Okay, the next... Oh, speaking of photographs though, can we just take a minute? Just look at this stud. He's got his star glasses and his muscle suit on. Like, just leave a thumbs up on this video if you love Roald, because he's just the best. He's the best. All right, so let's head back into game here. Now, my lighthouse. I love my lighthouse. I've mentioned it before. Shout out to Dr. Dax for hooking me up with the black and white lighthouse because mine was yellow and she said it was atrocious. Okay. So here's another shot that I've played with a little bit. Now, you can... Let's get the camera out here. I'll move out of the way. All right. Now, as you can see, the lighthouse is just, it's in the picture. There's none of it's being cropped out of it, but I have no room to zoom in or anything like that. Okay, and I've only got a little bit of the rocks in the foreground here. So I want to get more of those rocks, but what happens if I do this? Well, now the museum kind of goes away. So let's say I want to be able to get those waves crashing. I also want to be able to get the museum, or I'm sorry, I just read museum in chat. I want to get the lighthouse similar to the last shot that I had framed. Okay, so I'm going to pull my camera out. I'm going to walk away. And as you can see, as it's moving, again, this is going to be another shot we're going to do moving. So I may or may not get the waves. It's kind of a timing thing, and you can kind of count it out. It's like probably 5 seconds in between or something like that. Here we go. I'm gonna, as I adjust my camera, where I hit the home button, not the picture button. Let's try again. I'm doing this live, so it's just the way it goes. Here we go. So that one I can tell just by the little image at the top, it wasn't quite there. That one was just a little bit late. I think that was it. Let's go check it out, all right? That's the shot right there. That one, as you can see, I was just a little late. That one, I was a little early. But that's the money shot right there. And I've still got my mailbox in the picture. I've got to get that thing out of there. But you can then take that, upload it to Instagram, throw some filters on it, and you've got yourself a pretty awesome picture. I did some shots here that you can see on my Instagram at sunset or during the golden hour, which takes place at 5 p.m. your time zone. And take advantage of that time because everybody's everybody's photos turn out best during the golden hour. All right. So there's just a couple of real quick photography tips for Animal Crossing New Horizon. Let me know, like, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up and tag me in a couple pictures that you take. I'm curious to see some of the shots you guys get. All right. I'd love to see them, and I can throw some retweets on them. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.